So I really wanted to talk about, do a reflection about my project proposal, which is where we would do an International English Day at my school. And I made the proposal in an earlier week activity, and then this week had to create the PowerPoint. So I tried to create a PowerPoint that would not only entice the school to be interested in doing this project, but also one that would give some ideas on what students would need to do and the scheduling and everything else. And I think this project would work really well at my school because it would match their values, like doing a international fair where we promote globalism and different countries and educate students about different cultures, while also bringing in the community and having every table sponsored by a different local business. I think would be a really cool idea, and it would give students a chance to do business things like sell and things like that, while also taking the money and giving it to a charity of the school's choice. So I work at a Catholic school, and they have a very long tradition. They're a very famous private school in the country, Thailand, and they have a wonderful tradition of charity and all other sorts of things. So I think these would all align, and it would be really beneficial for the students, the school, and everyone involved. I think the students would get a lot of it because they would work together in teams. They would get a lot of real life skills. They would do English. They would have to do some math. They would do a lot of, if they're cooking, home ec. There's like so many ways this project could tie in different subjects and tie in different experiences. And just from my personal experience when I was a kid, these are the kind of things I think the students really remember. Like, you might not remember every test question, but you remember the days where you did projects, or the days you had like a sports day. These are things I think that it's good for so many different reasons. When I would try to sell it to my school, I would try to tell them, not only how it would benefit the students, but the school itself. I think it would bring exposure to the school in a positive way. It would bring in the community, which I think is always a good thing. If you're getting local businesses and you're also helping them, you're promoting local communities and things like that, which I think it would help everyone. And I think it's good for students to learn how important it is to be involved with their local community, and it's just good, life skills overall. What the project would consist of is every student picking a country and researching that country, and they would set up a food stand based on that country. So, for example, if they did USA, they might sell hot dogs and fries, or if they did Italy, they might sell spaghetti. And the idea is to get a local business sponsor to help them, which would work great for the sponsor because the school has over 5,000 students. There would be parents there, teachers, so many different people. So they would get some good advertising, and the students would learn a lot about how to run a business and how to be entrepreneurial. So I think it would play into both sides. And then when it comes into the charity part, the school could pick a charity and give some of the proceeds to that. And so I think it would tie into my school, which is a Catholic school, their mission to be charitable and help others. And I think it would all work out really well. So I made a slide that went through all these different things, the objectives, the purpose, and everything. So, and I think it would be quite a fun event too. I think anytime you can have a food festival and invite, all the students and let them go around and buy foods. One of the things I wanted all the students to do is add a table with information about each country. So if they did USA, Japan, Germany, any of these countries, Brazil, you can just name any. You could not only would you be selling a food from that country, but also giving them a lot of facts and information about it. So they would be learning, as even the people who were going around shopping would learn things too. So I think it would be quite fun, and it would let students be creative and tap into all their different talents, because I don't think all the students are always great in the same areas. So having different things that they can do lets all the students shine. Like if you had a business, you could have a student make the signs who's good at art, or have a student who's really good at math help with the money. There's all kind of ways you could promote students' different abilities. But that was my reflection. I really enjoyed doing this project. I actually want to see if I can take it to the school and see what they think. I think they would actually like something like this, so I'm going to contemplate if I can get away with it. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe that'll be another reflection for the future. But thank you.